All right, bro. What's good? So if you see the last video, I talked about Ryan being off the shit. This video, I'm about to talk about what happened this weekend. I was super hyped for the fights, super hyped for the Devin Haney return, super hyped for the Rapper Ryan Garcia return, super hyped to see Teofimo return. Obviously, I think anybody that was watching those three. Obviously, I'm not gonna announce the losers because I don't really feel like it. But Rolly Romero goes and stuns New York. He goes out there and does exactly what I thought he was gonna do. Like I was saying in the last video, the minute that I seen Ryan didn't look like how he looked last time, is when exactly when I knew Rolly might actually go out there and win. And the fact that Rolly, these press conferences, they say a lot, and these weigh-ins and all the way their energy is, they say a lot of times. And it's the same way I knew Terrence Crawford was going to be Earl Spence. It's just how they look in these moments. And when Ryan kept looking too calm and he kept looking like he would, when he's just not crazy and outside the box, like he's not trying to do something and doing crazy shit at the media shows and all that, then it just doesn't look like Ryan. I feel like, and it just Rolly was just didn't look like Rolly. Rolly just was quiet. He was like, bro, the fight's gonna do the talking. Like just this way, like he was not kidding when he said that shit. And obviously we know Rolly is the power puncher he is, but we gotta know him for the 3-time WO champion because he's actually racking them up. And fighters like Ryan Garcia that don't actually want the belts, and a couple other fighters that just want the money. Eventually, when the end of your career and your legacy comes, that shit's gonna start to add up. But to start off the night, we had I'm gonna say it because this fight was actually better than the next fight. The fighter and the cop, that shit had way more intensity than the fucking Devin Haney and Ramirez fight. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Devin. I don't know if they broke him. Like they just broke his whole style, and now he needs to go back in and see how that looked, and then put those two pieces together. But that Devin Haney. Oh wait, let me say this first. That firefighter was fighting. Let me say that shit first. So shout out to New York and the firefighters. The other cop had beat like 4 firefighters already, and he finally came back and he lost. But that firefighter said he fired everybody but me. Great fight. Devin Haney running the whole time. Again, skill wise, it was smart for him not to go out there and get hit by the left hook or find out how it felt. But as far as like entertainment wise, it was so tiring to see him run. And I was at work and I'm over here trying to explain to my boss why boxing is good, and then I gotta deal with this bullshit. So you understand what I mean? Like you get what I get, why I get mad, because if I'm telling my core like this is supposed to be a big fight, you know what I'm saying? Like this, he's just returning, and then he goes and runs around the ring the whole time, and then on top of that, like it kills the whole Times Square, feeling. I don't know, it just threw me off completely. But honestly, when that happened, that shit fucked me up. And I'm gonna say that like it was the fight before because that shit was so ass. Then Tio came. Then Tio comes in my head. In my head, then Tio comes. Gets out the cab, all fire and shit with the vest. And then we got, Ramirez ready to. I mean, was it Bar? Yeah, I can't even think right now. Honestly, fuck boxing because I'm a UFC fan. I just watch this shit because I just like the fighting. Now I gotta know who the fuck you fuck, cause now I feel like an idiot. And I don't edit my videos, so y'all gonna see this. Like I forget to. It's so funny cause Arnold Barbosa. I knew all the way up until he lost, and once he lost, it was like bloop. But when I see him again, I'm definitely gonna watch because obviously he put up a good fight. But it's just like once he lost, that shit went out of my head. Tio comes out. It was a great fight. Tio looked so comfortable in the ring. Obviously, you'd expect that. I mean, he ain't coming back off much controversy or nothing like that. But the fact that he was versing a fighter that was 30-0, and the fighter that had to, come from the mud, being a warehouse worker, and I was watching his story. And then we got Teofimo, who also says he comes from the mud. It's just, it was a, like, the lead up to that fight specifically was so good that when they got in the ring and then they put this show on is literally what it was. It was the takeover of New York. So even though Arnold Barboza lost, uh, he still put on a good fight though. Like obviously maybe the lights got to him and maybe he just got outmatched, but he put on a good fight. At least it was way better than a lot of the other fights that we've seen for the night as far as competitiveness. And Teal just outmatched him, got a better fight of the night, and was able to pull off with the win. Just to sum it up in a better way. Then we had Rolly. Rolly walked to the whole event. Rolly didn't even need the whip. Rolly didn't need the Batmobile. He didn't need Joker. He didn't need backup. He didn't need fucking. He didn't need nothing. Rolly walked to the event, got ready, and then got in a car to pretend like he pulled up in a car. Beat up Ryan Garcia and then left with the belt. If that's not some G shit, I don't know. Like, I'm not even gonna talk about what Ryan did, because obviously we know Ryan shit. I mean, Ryan was Ryan before this. Before that Devin Haney fight, we already knew Ryan was an alright fighter. But then he got that win over, Devin, and then he gave us a little bit of hype. But we already know Ryan. Like, he got the left hook and the speed. But when you come against, like, he literally was gonna lose the fight against Devin Haney. And as much as I hate Devin Haney, he almost won that fight. But anyways, Rolly put out a great show. When he was coming out in that car, that fancy ass car, I was thinking about betting on him and I didn't, and I regret it. But Rolly put on a great show. Ryan can still come back. It's just boxing. Go back, get another big fight, get back in there, get a belt, maybe get an undisputed at some point in your life, and then, your whole career goes down. Or maybe don't, or maybe you got to go some good fights, take the money, and go be a movie star or something. But at the end of the day, you need to decide, because coming in here, and you got your trainer telling you to fight for your family, fight for your new baby, fight for all this shit, and then you went back in the next round and did even more ass, it didn't seem like you wanted to fight for anybody. It seemed like you wanted a beer. That's what you needed. But, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this weekend. I'm not even going to talk about the Canelo fight. That shit was so fucking ass. Mario Bacoli put on a good fight, even though they robbed the other guy. Yeah, Canelo fight was ass. Terrence Bud Crawford and Canelo. I don't know why we're hyping it up, but we're hyping it up. And appreciate y'all. Yo, listen, new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, tell a friend to hit the subscribe button. Sheesh.